Plug-in hybrid vehicles such as the Honda Clarity are likely to play an increasingly significant role in the majority of automobiles in the near future. Still, Honda is hedging its bets when it comes to future propulsion systems and has also developed hydrogen electric and battery electric versions of the Clarity. For now, they're only available for lease in California and Oregon. The mid-size sedan is similar to the Honda Accord in length, width and height, but the Clarity is about 7.6 centimeters shorter between the front and rear wheels. The Clarity also weighs about 360 kilograms more than the Accord, mostly due to the heft of the lithium-ion battery pack located beneath the passenger area. The styling of the Accord and Clarity are somewhat similar, particularly when it comes to their swept-back roof lines, but the Clarity's slightly awkward-looking rear fenders, designed for maximum aero efficiency, have a negative effect on an otherwise passably pleasant shape. Also, for aerodynamic and packaging reasons, the Clarity's rump is stubbier than the Accord's, but a glass panel below the trunk lid helps rearward visibility. The cabin shows no signs of any styling hiccups, however. In fact, the premium materials displayed throughout could easily pass for something from Honda's up-level Acura division. The centerpiece is an 8-inch tablet-style touchscreen that displays the available range in EV modes as well as the energy flow to and from the batteries. A power charge meter dashboard gauge shows the battery charge level and the energy consumption status between the gasoline engine and electric drive motor. As with all plug-in hybrids, the advantage over the non-plug-in hybrids is EV range. Officially, the Clarity can be driven for up to 75 kilometers before the lithium-ion battery pack is depleted to a point where the 1.5-liter gasoline engine fires up to assist. Its primary job is to keep the batteries charged, but under hard acceleration the gasoline engine also fires up to drive the wheels. Doing so will likely be the only time you'll hear and feel the engine operate, otherwise its existence is barely noticeable. In combined city and highway operation, the Clarity is rated at 2.1 liters per 100 kilometers. Recharge time is a claimed 2.5 hours using a 240-volt outlet. On its own, the electric motor produces 181 horsepower and 232 pound-feet of torque, while the gasoline assistant puts out 103 horsepower and 98 pound-feet of torque. Combined, there's 212 total system horsepower available. Comparatively, the Toyota Prius Prime plug-in system makes 121 horsepower, while the Ford Fusion Energy plug-in makes 188. Instead of a transmission, the Clarity is fitted with a single-speed controller, much like those used in pure battery electric cars. Driving the Clarity is a smooth and quiet experience. Power is decent for such a hefty sedan, steering is precise and the car's low center of gravity seems to help it hug the road. Drivers can select from normal, sport and econ modes. A separate HV button can be activated for all three. It's used to recharge the batteries to 58% of capacity before automatically switching off. Steering wheel-mounted deceleration selectors act like hand-operated brake pedals to add or reduce the regenerative braking energy fed into the batteries. The Clarity plug-in hybrid is estimated to have a 547-kilometer range. Pricing starts at $39,900, including destination charges, with the usual assortment of comfort items plus automated safety technologies such as emergency braking and lane-keeping assist. The touring package adds leather-trimmed seats, heated and power-adjustable in front, faux suede dashboard trim and a navigation system. With Honda's intention to electrify two-thirds of its lineup by 2030, there's a lot riding on the Clarity's shoulders. It won't win over crowds on its looks alone, but its smooth and quiet drive might just be enough.
On Wednesday, Tesla CEO Elon Musk posted a picture on Instagram of two Tesla semis at the Sparks, Nevada Gigafactory. The trucks are apparently full of battery packs and are making their way to the Tesla factory in Fremont, California. Musk wrote, "First production cargo trip of the Tesla semi-heavy-duty truck, carrying battery packs from the Gigafactory in the Nevada mountains to the car factory in California." That marks a milestone for the electric truck, which Tesla announced last November. The company hopes to start selling the trucks to other companies, including Walmart, DHL, and J.B. Hunt Transportation Systems by 2019, but it said last year that the first trucks would be used internally. In fact, Tesla said in November that it was already using more discreet, prototype versions of its semis to haul batteries from Nevada to the California coast. The semi has ambitious specs that haven't been vetted in the real world yet. Musk promised that the top-line trucks would have a 500-mile range and an 80,000 pounds maximum load. He also claimed that the trucks would be able to hit 65 mph at a 5% grade. So testing the trucks on a route between Sparks, Nevada and Fremont, California is clearly ideal for a company honing a product for buyers. Laden with heavy batteries, the trucks will make their way from 4,400 feet in altitude at Sparks to 7,200 feet at the place where I-80 crosses Donner Summit, before the trucks ride the route down to sea level. On the return trip, when the electric trucks have to gain 7,200 feet in altitude, they'll be empty and lighter. The route is also roughly 240 miles each way. A round-trip journey would come in just under the 500 miles of range that the trucks supposedly have. For now, though, we don't know if these trucks actually meet those ambitious specifications or not, because the company declined to comment on whether the trucks would make round trips on a single charge or if they would be charging up along the way. The semi also demonstrates what seems to be Tesla's modus operandi: build new businesses based on markets tangential to your area of expertise. Though Tesla is a passenger vehicle company first, its move out to residential, commercial, and utility-grade battery storage grew out of the company's growing knowledge about batteries and its need to make extra space at the Gigafactory productive in the years before the Model 3 came to market. To move batteries from Nevada to Fremont, Tesla designed a zero-emissions delivery system. Instead of designing a solution like an electric truck for just one company, designing a solution that can be sold to many companies seemed like the economical way to go. Still, critics charge that designing and marketing an electric truck when Tesla so deeply needs to turn its production numbers around on the Model 3 is unwise. Photos and video are of Tesla's semis in the wild from a reader. The trucks are traveling along I-680, which connects I-80 to the Bay Area.
Chevrolet has just revealed its newest addition to the Silverado line, the medium-duty 4500 HD, 5500 HD and 6500 HD trucks. This is significant for a few reasons. For one, this is the first time GM has been in the medium-duty segment of trucks since killing off the Chevy Kodiaq and GMC Top Kick almost a decade ago. Plus, this will now give Chevy a truck for every segment: small trucks with the Colorado, standard full-size pickups with the Silverado 1500, heavier-duty full-size pickups with the 2500 HD and 3500 HD, and of course these new medium-duty trucks. Among consumer-focused truck brands, only Ford will be able to match Chevy for truck range now that it will offer the new Ford Ranger in America. As for the new Silverado itself, it looks like someone force-fed the outgoing Silverado steroids until it ballooned in shape and size. The grille is semi-truck tall, and the fenders are broad. But the result is actually rather handsome and cleanly styled. It's all pretty par for the course as far as styling in this class. Under the truck's huge tilting hood is a 6.6-liter Duramax turbocharged diesel V8. It makes 350 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. Interestingly, This is less power and torque than the 6.6-liter Duramax produces in the 2500 and 3500 models. That engine makes 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. But hey, the 4500 HD and up models aren't built for drag racing. The supersized Silverado's all use an Allison automatic transmission with available power takeoff. Chevrolet also highlighted a few things it has done to make the truck easier to upfit and easier to live with. Apparently the tops of the frame rails are smoothed out and flat, making it easier to fit beds and cargo boxes. The truck's front wheels can be turned to an angle of 50 degrees, which Chevy says allows not just better maneuverability, but also makes it easier to get up close to the engine for servicing. The company worked on making the truck quieter and more comfortable, even offering factory-installed air suspension, something Chevy says isn't offered by Ford or Ram. The new Silverados can also be fitted with 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and wireless phone charging. Chevrolet will have order guides available in the spring, and pricing will be announced this summer. Production of the new medium-duty Silverados begins late this year. So expect to start seeing these huge Chevys more often in the near future.